Alright guys, welcome to Primetime Pips. Today we're going to be going over what are pips and what are lot sizes, because they both go hand in hand, and this is how you guys will be able to figure out how much you can potentially make on a trade. 'Cause a lot of people don't know how to do the math to adding up how much they're going to make. I'm really going to make this simple, as simple as I can. I have some pictures for you guys to see to help you out. I like this little snapshot of what is a pip and the pipette. Okay, so you have your currency pairs that have five numbers after the decimal point. That fourth number is the pip. Okay, so pips go right here. Start off in the singles, and then it gets to tens, hundreds, thousands, point. Same thing, right? Um, and the pipette, we really don't worry about that. Nobody ever really worries about where the pipette is. The pips is the main thing that matters, right? And then you have your pairs like the Japanese yen that have three numbers after the decimal. The second number after the decimal is the pip, and the third is the pipette. And on the right side, you guys see that it's cut off like that. Boom. That's where you're looking at for the pip, right there. Okay, so what is a pip? It is the fourth number after the decimal point. Okay, and you don't have to worry about the pipette. The pipette usually show up on traders on Trading View as a really small number next to the pip. That's why I said don't worry about that. There's nothing in there that you really need to worry about. But if you guys want to take this down and just write a note really quick, that's what it is. And we're gonna go to lot sizes now. Okay, I'm gonna blow this up just a little bit. Um, so in a couple of my videos, my earlier videos, you guys heard me talking about I do standard lots. On average, that's what I usually do. I started off with micro lots and moved up to mini lots. Now I'm at standard lots. So let me break this down on what this means. Okay, so when people say they do a standard lot, that means you are buying 100,000 units, right? So standard lot is 100,000 units. Now, granted, you do not have to know the units, right? There's people who trade that don't even know that they're even buying units of something. Um, the units don't really matter as much, so but I'm gonna go over them anyway. But the standard lot is a 1.0 for the volume, which means $10 per pip. So 1.0 is $10 per pip. And what is a pip? The fourth number after the decimal point. We have a mini lot, which is 10,000 units, and that's a point 0.1. That's $1 per pip. We have a micro lot, which is 1,000 units, point 0.01. That's 10 cent per pip. And I don't even believe there's any brokers that do nano lots still. There may be some. I don't know every broker, so it may be some that offer this. But really, to me, it's no point in trading this at all. But this is a nano lot. This is 100 units, and the volume is 0.001, and that's 1 cent per pip, right? Like I said, nobody really does the nano lots. That could really be taken out of every broker because there's no money in that. Um, but so let's just say you guys can screenshot this if you got a computer to screenshot it, or write it down somewhere, pause the video and write this down so you guys know. And remember, it doesn't have to be a 1.0, $10 per pip. You could do a 2.0, which would be $20 per pip. All you gotta do is just change the one to something else, and it just add it over here. All right. So that's not that hard. So if you hear people talking about standards and minis and micro lots, this is what they mean. Or if they said, "Hey, I did a 1.0 inside of the pound U.S. dollar." Okay, cool. You know, he did $10 per pip, and let's say if I did $10 per pip and I got 80 pips, that's $800. Boom, something simple, right? I'm gonna give you a more live example of what it is. Give me a second. All right. So just like last night, I was able to hop into this trade. Almost actually got stopped out. That was almost a terrible thing. Almost got stopped out here. Um, I thought I was gonna get stopped out because I hopped in on this green bar right here. I waited for this bar to end in this area, and I bought just because you never know when this shit is gonna happen, when a wick happens, right? So let's just say, let me change this to green. This was my buy area. So let me zoom this in a little bit. So if I bought here at a standard lot, which I did, you see a wick down here. So I went negative what, 20, $30 before I started going up and up and up and up and up and making profit. I just closed it not too long ago, but that's 50 pips that I made at one standard lot. That's 500 quick bucks, right? In about 6, 7 hours. 500 bucks in about 6, 7 hours. I'm happy with that because I didn't really have to hound it or try to wait. I knew the level that it can get to, right? I knew like, okay, the price really struggled here. All I did was put a support line here, which we're gonna go over in a video soon. And what did it do? Came up and was right there in that area, right? That's all. That's all pips and lots are, right? As long as you know what pips, how to calculate pips, like this one. This is a yin pair that has the 3. You focus on that 1 right here, the second point, the second number after the decimal. Those are the pips. And that's how you calculate it. But TradingView has a ruler, so does MetaTrader 4. Has a ruler where you can just click, and on the right side it'll tell you, see 52 pips, 51.8 pips. Boom, and it tells you the number of bars and how many hours it actually is that it took to do that. But that's it, guys, with pips and lots. I really hope this made sense. Like I said, probably my next video will go over support and resistance. I really hope this helps because I'm going to be giving out a really big gem on how I do my support and resistance, just so you guys can, or beginners can get started marking up major pivot points inside the market. Other than that, guys, that is it. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.